Hello, is this thing on? That's my view of form of a sound check, I suppose. I'm not actually checking anything. I can't see any levels, so I don't know how it's going to sound. But I did enjoy just sort of pretending to not know quite what's going on. I've got a persona I'm trying to build up. Anyway, hello, welcome back to Ancient Egypt with me, by Jingo, where when you joined us last, we were under siege by hyenas. And I sent these archers over here to clear the path for these migrants, who don't seem to have the wherewithal to go the altogether safer route of down here. Perhaps if I built the housing block more this way, if I had my time again for, I don't know, pressing the restart button, I might have considered it. But nothing can be done now. Oh well. Anyway, hopefully sound levels shouldn't be too bad. You'll be able to listen to me talking without the hissing sound of me breathing through my nose with a spot of luck. Decided that if I bring the microphone down to below my mouth, it's close enough so you can hear what I'm saying, but not close enough to my nose to listen to me breathing. It was a full-blown pitched battle. Did it work? I think it did, actually. I might keep them there until they run out of morale, because then the migrants will have arrived. They'll automatically return back to the base once they get tired. Just hope they don't get eaten by this pack of hyenas now. Could definitely do with a second fort, but I don't have any money at the moment. Could quite do with somebody buying some wood. I've got 71 Devon and I don't want to get a handout. It's like, I makes the challenge every time and every time I fail. That looks fine, you can go home now. 71 Devon. There's no real way. Oh, here we go.
It's the trader's life for me.
Will he get there? No! No, 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 no! Oh, we're so close. If he'd have moved a bit quicker. Anyway, labour shortage should be over pretty soon. When you joined us last, yes, that's right. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. I built an immigration ditch and wanted to create these farms so that I would have quite a lot of useless straw. But turned out actually having quite a lot of useful grain. Oh well. So I might store that grain there. If I just take all the meat. I've not got enough straw actually. I don't know quite how I managed it. Oh, thank you very much. Are you going to let me get away with that? They're literally posing a national security risk. You useless sods. You didn't kill a single one. And now they're attacking the food supply. Maybe I have got them on the wrong setting, but this seems like the most sensible one. Mop up. Let's do that, yeah. Meanwhile, city growth? Yes, city growth. 25 employees. Let's build some more housing. Because we're not getting enough pottery somehow. We're not getting enough pottery because there's not enough workers. They're still killing migrants. They killed one. Well, there we go. We've got a wave of migration that's able to come in unimpeded. It's a shame. See, they're taking the sensible path. Why couldn't they all do that? And why can't I build a wall and then get the hyenas to pay for the wall? It's just not a possibility. I can build forts, recruiters, and an academy. It's just scrambling over rocks chasing hyenas now. No problem. I can't remember doing it. But, you know. Wait, finish him. They're doing their own thing. I have little control over this military. Ah, very good. So we've got a number of hyenas down to a good solid 3, I think. There's one. So we found where they spawned from. I suppose I just keep them there. Oh, would that I could. I could build a fort there, though. Is it a little extravagant? Yeah, let's do it. And if they're in fort... Ooh. Because you've accepted the gift of 1,100 slabs of meat from the Dakhla Oasis, a new trade route can be opened. Right, now we're getting places. We've sorted out the hyena problem. They buy papyrus. Buy clay, pottery, beer. Let's set up a few more potteries. What else did they buy? Beer. Does anybody sell barley? Yeah, I'm not paying for the beer itself. Ah well, perhaps should have checked that one out. Does anybody sell reeds? They do actually. So I can do one of the best earners of the game. Import reeds, export papyrus. 600 seems reasonable. We'll get the new industry set up somewhere around here. Basically over the ostriches. Storage yard. We want a fireplace and architect's post. And they're below average, but they're doing a good job, so I'll keep them there. You can accept reeds and accept papyrus. And we'll set up a few papyrus makers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we've got the jobs for it. I don't have any money anymore. That whole idea of being fiscally responsible seems to have gone out the window, but never mind. It was only a pipe dream. The heart goes out of the task once you get that first bailout, the challenge disappears. Now, do they fire on people in the forts? Doesn't look like it. I don't feel like I've actually done quite a lot this episode, but never mind. Let's set up papyrus, trade route, beer. Am I going to have to import it wholesale? I mean, I can build breweries, so presumably at some point a trade route opens. I'll just hang fire. Put some gardens in, that kind of thing. Big statue of the boss man? No, because there's general anarchy. He's superior of corporal punishment. Boom boom. They've got an erotic supply of pottery. There's only so much you can do to help them. There is a great big stash there. Having said that, there is only the one bazaar. Perhaps if I build another one there, keep the supply constant. Right, yes. The jeweler, so you can create your own luxuries and then you import them in. And what I might also do is import the granite. We have got the storage capacity for it. We'll set up a precision there. They've given up and gone home, very frightened. Oh yeah, gods, I forgot about them. Yeah, feel free to help your comrade. Oh, that's gonna hurt, but at least my city's not burning down. And we'll have a shrine to Ptah before he sets something on fire, and a couple to Bast before she spreads a bit of plague. It is like a racketeer, or a racketeering gang. That looks very prosperous. Would anybody like to buy some papyrus? No. Oh, he would. He also sells flax. Does anybody buy linen? It's a bit of an out-the-way kind of thing, and he goes all the way over there and then comes back all the way back out again. They buy papyrus, a little bit of linen. I have the money for it, I may as well. So we've got all these places that buy beer, but nobody sells barley. Oh well. You stand there until you get tired. What about you? You're badly shaken, never mind. That's a fair amount of grain. I suppose what I ought to do is put a few more hunting lodges in. Because I've realised I've only got the one, I think. Let's rebuild them. Too little entertainment. No, I could fix that. Put that there. And let's get a dance school as well. It's only 180. It's half my exchequer, but you know. Yes, yes. Once I get a bit of money, I might get some central government on the go as well. Because these people aren't paying taxes, and that worries me mightily. What's the job situation? Oh, nicely balanced. Yeah, I'm reading in the Will and Ariel Durant, man and wife team, wrote a book about lessons from history, I think it was called. They wrote about Ptolemaic Egypt, and they were comparing the throes and ebbs and flows of communism versus capitalism. And they said that Ptolemaic Egypt, which was like a long time in the future from this, what we're on at the moment, was 2240 BC. We've got another 2,000 years to go yet. When it was first set up, was the perfect planned economy. That nobody actually owned anything, and it was all just distributed by a central authority that was strong and fairly well managed. And then it fell to pieces in like 400 years due to decadence and corruption. I just thought it rather interesting, the idea of not a modern phenomenon by any sense. Of like state ownership and distribution. Like most early governments practiced it. Like I say, the early Ptolemies, it worked really well, and then the system just sort of fell apart, as these things do. Are the gods happy? No. Let's get another temple. No, temple, a shrine to Ptah. Let's stick that where the workmen are. Wasted desirability, but it's where you feel it ought to be. Oh, I am exporting papyrus, aren't I? Yeah. I feel that's an industry that should be on. I also feel I ought to have some straw. Perhaps I can import the stuff. No. Oh well. I'm a little bit scuppered because I've got all this farmland here, but I can't get access to housing. Is there any other kind of farm? Oh, barley! That's where you get it from. I have to grow it myself. God. Let's do that there and let's get some barley on the go then. Stick that there, they'll get all the workers. I'm wondering, where on earth do you get barley from? I have to grow it myself. And let's take a firehouse. Architect's posts. Get some irrigation on the go. Something like that. Barley is the key ingredient for beer, without which our civilization would surely not exist. I've actually stopped drinking at the beginning of the year, and just seeing how long I can do with it. I've written a contract with myself, and one of the stipulations is no alcohol. There's other things, less time on the laptop, more time gymming. Yeah, and underneath I've written until further notice, so I don't know when I can stop. Signed it, dated it, I witnessed it, but it didn't have a witness, so it's not legally binding contract, I suppose, but I wouldn't really want it to be, I'll be honest. Well, that's got a load of workers. That's quite near to, and so should be an appendage to the breweries, which will be over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have a storage yard that does nothing but beer and barley. In fact, I'll be a bit decadent. One that's just barley, and one that's just beer. Good. I'll stick another firehouse and an architect's post down because I'm a little paranoid. And given this game with good reason. There we go. I've got almost as many farms dealing with barley as I have with food. Sounds about right. Right, I seem to have wiped out the hyenas. And I've got some money, so I'm going to set up a government. City palace. Crikey, that's big. Send the actress to the bishop. Found that out the other day, which I was rather pleased about. That's an old-fashioned way of saying that's what she said. It's Ed Wardigan phrase. So you say, "Crikey, that's a large one," said the actress to the bishop. Oh, something's happened. There's been a famine, but not so much of a famine as they're not very picky about what they'll take. So you can just accept your grain because that's full of meat, said the actress to the bishop. It's a wonderful expression. You don't get the grain. It should be alright because they're queuing up wondering where to go. I'm not taking these supplies any further until somebody's available to accept them.
Someone's available to unload them.
Yeah, there, go, quick, now. There's a famine. Well, I'm assuming it's going to its location. This is in the ancient world, which is quite remote in the best of times. Oh, that's why I'm not getting this straw. I've told them not to produce it. Handy hint, I didn't know you could do that. So all this time I've been having grain farms and having stacks of useless straw. And finally you could just tell them not to produce it. Huh. So, let's say, the ancient world, which is remote and pretty, chaotic at the best of times, in the middle of a political crisis. Excuse me, I was gulping some water. Sending out some caravans with some grain in, and I'm expecting that to get to its location. Whereabouts am I sending it to, anyway? Salima Oasis. I think all the way over there. I'm there. It's travelling all the way over there. And apparently nothing's going to happen to it on the way. So we need some beer. We're going to get some beer. Oh, look at me. Lifesaver. I'm just the man. People idolise me as a god. That means I'm doing something wrong. City's short by 106 employees. I just knew. So let's get some more housing on the go. Let's also build my house. I can't because there's no grassland for me to build it on. Never mind. I'll just live over by the woodcutters. I'll give myself a salary as well. Chancellor's salary of 60 Devon a month. I'm actually getting quite close to the I could have paid into the city about 21,000 that I could have just put in rather than going into debt. Never mind. This seems like an ample opportunity actually to build my funds up, because I'm making lots of money, or will do. I have the potential to. I could also build a second housing estate down here, not for the workers, but for the posh boys. Because I do intend to get some palatial estates on the go. That's going to be my personal mission. I don't know what other people want me to do. 5,044. Yeah, nothing about that. I'm supposed to be importing granite, but that's not appearing anywhere. That's because they're not accepting it. Adoy. Never mind. You wouldn't want to watch a competent Let's Play anyway. Actually, I would. When I watched, DDR Jake playing at Europa Universalis 4, try saying that 3 times fast after a long night out, I used to pick up some handy hints. You're not going to get that with this, I'm sorry. They've got straw, there's plenty of bricks. I would like some straw here. want some grain on the go. Across here. 1, 2, 3. I have a road going up and out. Now I don't intend to connect that to the main network because I understand that's going to be quite a long way. So what I will do is I'll have a small housing estate around here. Oh. Then up here. When you can have, you know, bazaar and physician, no, water supply, start with the basics, eh? Temple to Bast. And we have an irrigation ditch. And what I'm essentially building here is a nice farming community. No, I want to do it the other way around. So we stick that there. It costs is that 3 Devon to clear the thing out of the way. Costly mistake. So I'll have the grain farms 1, 2, 3. Irrigation ditch going down there. That's not covered. But it's alright because we'll have that going through there. And then we'll have a road that goes over like that. God, this is complicated. No problem. You know, I'm doing this all for the straw. The grain's just a byproduct. Don't just worry about that wood because I'm harvesting enough to make a profit. So we'll stick another grain farm there. I'm well aware that I need a firehouse. We'll have one there, an architect's post, and a firehouse there. And an architect's post there, and there, and a police station there. Yeah, to keep the oiks under control. No problem. Stick a roadblock there. And if we have some housing that's quite close to the farms as well. Because as I understand it, that's meadow as well. So let's have some farms. I might have a couple of barley farms as well. Quite an illogical thing, they're getting the less fertile ground. But the beer. And the thing what I'm finding is that even though I don't miss drinking alcohol, I really don't. Admittedly, I've not been out very much. I did go to the pub last week and was astonished to find that the Coke was really expensive. For the £2.40, to put that into context, if I'd paid 40p more, I could have had quite a nice IPA, the India Pale Ale. Punk IPA, very nice. They do some excellent ones. Punk IPA, no, Brewdog Brewery. They do Punk IPA, which I like, and Elvis Juice, which is also nice. That's got grapefruit in it. I'm quite partial to a bit of grapefruit. I also went to a party a couple of weeks ago and drank so much lemonade. I felt like a kid at a disco. I hadn't drunk so much lemonade in so long. That firehouse isn't going to get any workers. Let's do that. Close that off. Now there is only one way for them to go, and that's up to where the housing is. I missed that in Zeus and Emperor, it tells you why they're not buying the food. In this case, it'd be too distant, I imagine. What I might do is I'll put a granary there. Let's put it there. The storage yard that's set to get a small amount of oh, excuse me. Beer, get a quarter, and pottery, get a quarter of that as well. And you can get some game meat, and perhaps a little bit of grain as well, since you are surrounded by the stuff. Let's also have a firehouse and an architect's post, because I'm paranoid. I'm not paranoid, they are all out to get me. Ooh. Let's put in a courthouse there. And a large statue, not of the boss, because he's not the boss at the moment, he's currently struggling with a kingdom that's falling apart. It looks quite nice, that does it. It's just a shame there's not enough straight lines. You never see very many modest apartments, because by the time they get to that point it's easy to rectify. You just build a single courthouse and they've all gone. Might put a scribal school in there and a library in there. Let's make them very cultured. I'm quite flush with cash, aren't I? How much beer have I got? None. They're drinking it all. Let's have a look at the damage overlays. Let's look at the fire overlays. Ooh. That's fine. So what I intend to have, we've got the goods. They're selling all the bricks. Lovely.
No one can
accept these goods. That's okay. I can use the rest. I haven't played this game too much. Let's have some clay pits there. I need more workers. I haven't finished them off, haven't I? Hyenas, they're gone. I think I wrote in the video description, the last one, the Little Dunkle Oasis. Oh, so much better before the humans arrived. And in their case, they're right, because we've wiped them out. Oh well. Perhaps we can sell some grain. I seem to have rather a lot of this stuff. No. 3 types of food. We've got no access to a dentist. That can be fixed. I'm also keenly aware that I've not... Ooh, perhaps I can build a temple complex at Ptah. This is going to be the posh region. Down here. It's a little out of the way. People are extremely pleased with me. So we'll stick that there. I'll have a single house, and depending on how far that grows, it will be how likely I am to get some posh housing. Firehouse there and there. An architect's post there and there. And a courthouse there. A water supply there. A temple to Ra. A temple to Bast. And a temple to Ptah. Might move them somewhere else. Because what we need there is a pavilion. I've run out of money, but never mind. Firehouse, Arctic's Post. Don't need a police station because we've got a courthouse. I'll put a second one there so that they can, in fact I'll make it a 4-piece. They can all get workers. Now what is a temple of... I always do this every time, I know. Temple complex to Ptah. Altar of Ammon. Quarries, woodcutters and brickworks to work more quickly. I have 2 out of 3. The meatloaf ratio. I've got a text. Never mind. It is Saturday. I don't get text very often. I get like 1 a week. Is that a problem? Thoth, useless. They're both very useful. So the papyrus is all gone. The bricks are being used. I need more people because things need to be done. Because I like green. It's good, isn't it? We'll just leave that as it is for the time being. But what I'd also like there is a bazaar that'll pick up all the nice stuff. I could also do with labour access to that meadow there, because that looks pretty nice, pretty lush. They got plenty of barley. I'm in debt, never mind. There's quite a bit of straw. I need more clay. I need more workers. How many am I short by? 65. Cheaper way of doing it would be just to make these houses better. I know it's not very desirable there, but you can do a bit better than a crude hut. Come on. How big a statue would you like? Let's have one of a man reaching for a scarab. There we go. Sturdy huts. Let's have one there of a chap looking out of there. There we go. Nice bit of shade. Too little entertainment. I can fix that. Can do, but won't. No access to a dentist. Second type of food. Get grain. Don't get meat. Whoa, where are you going? You need more pottery. That architect's post is in the way, so I'll destroy that and immediately rebuild it. So it goes around the other way and forms into a loop. Because I need more potters. 3. I also need more brickworks. Second type of food. That's being supplied. The granary now has 2 types of food. They need linen, but I can't import flax. Don't think... Oh, yes I can. I can import flax and export linen, but what I also need for that to happen is more workers. I'll just give to the city. God blimey. Take 5,000 and be grateful for it. I'll be clawing it back later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weavers. Storage yard that does nothing but flax and linen. Firehouse, architect's post, and we will import flax, export linen. Cool. Tax collectors, bloody hell. They need more beer. I mean, they're trying. There's some people on the way. Stick a few more houses in there. They've got as far as a sturdy hut. Never mind. What we might do is there have the granary, which will be tasked with that, a storage yard that was tasked with that, we also need luxury goods, papyrus, and linen. No problem, actually. I'll wash with grain, so you're doing me a favour. So you do get a couple of missions that are like this. There's one down the road where you just have to supply food for everyone, and your entire city is just taken up with fig farms. Take some linen, some papyrus, and when the time comes, some luxury goods. Run out of beer. That's a problem. We've got plenty of barley now. We just need more people. A lot more people. I've been quite a rush to get this nice bit of housing on the go. Oh dear. I feel I ought to shut down some industry. Yes, let's temporarily shut down your bricks, your straw, and your grain. City has no employment problems. Really? Huh. Easy as that. Too little entertainment. Doesn't have access to even the most primitive water source. One wonders what he's even doing. I would put a roadblock there, but I can't. Perhaps I should have just made it one shorter and move everything up one. Like if I move the police station from there to there, and move the water supply from there to there, move that up one, and then get rid of that. Still left with a bit of a problem. Put that across like that. Then we can put the roadblocks in. There. Now how do they still get labour access? You put an irrigation ditch across like that. This is half the fun of the game, isn't it? It's the puzzle problem. How do you work out how to place everything? We're desperate for more people to come in. Look at that. There's no warnings. Perhaps if I build a bandstand. I notice my money's gone up quite nicely. It's gone back down again. Never mind.
I am satisfied with this city.
Well, I'm glad you are. I aim to please. So I don't know why he's making quite such a meal of it. He only has to go round the corner. Let's shorten this commute, shall we? Put that there. Roadblock there and a roadblock there. Now he literally has to go round the corner. That's going to take ages to fill up, isn't it? No problem. How popular am I? I might charge myself a Pharaoh salary then. By Jingo family, it's just generation of it. Increasingly grubby, the sort of money grabbers. So you got your food there. I've got a lot of money now, actually. Stick a pavilion there. Let's put in both the altar of Ammon and the temple of Thoth. Too little entertainment. I'm working on it. You can have your own performance venues, actually. Jungler School, conservatory, and dance school. Hopefully that's far enough away to not cause a problem with noise. These places aren't ever going to grow into palatial estates, but I'm hoping some of these might do, especially down here. See, there's your pottery. Right, we've got population back up again. So let's turn on grain and straw. Ooh, that's close. They've not got linen. I mean, it's there for the taking. I might put that there to Encourage. There's a bit of ooh. Where's your Amiga shown to? I thought as much. Let's put a physician there. Yeah, after the fact. I don't know why I've limited myself there. I could actually make that into quite a sizable housing estate. Oh yeah, I was going to fix that, wasn't I? Never mind. 3, and let's put an architect's post down. Since the clay pit's not going to burn down, you would hope. I was going to talk about like introductions and like endings. I don't know whether to continue with it, like starting each video as a separate thing, like saying hello, welcome to Introduced with me by Jingo. Like it's the first video of mine you're ever going to see, or what might do there. So, a few hunting lodges. Whether to just carry on talking, just split it up like an hour of me talking, then next video starts, it's like I've never stopped talking, kind of thing. Because it might get a bit repetitive. If you're watching these as a series, and every hour I go, hello, welcome to blah 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 blah. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it, I don't know. Let's get that up to courthouse there. We'll get rid of the police station. Ooh, courthouses are quite desirable, aren't they? This is a charming little neighbourhood. This is grown into quite a thing. Let's take a scribal school down. Problem's coming down to the fact that they're not using much of the resources, so it lasts a lot longer. Whereas here, all the resources get gobbled up pretty much straight away. Ooh. Fine, I don't particularly want you to grow any bigger than that, so I will, if I can find the bazaar. Good question, there's one. Don't buy luxury goods. And there's another one here that I don't want. There we go. And you can don't buy luxury goods. Unemployment of 4%, so we can cram some more people in. Healthcare. We want them to have a physician, a mortuary, and a dentist. And I'd also like them to have, decadent though it may be, a Senate house. There. No workers live nearby. Might need to have a house. Ooh. I don't know what that was. I'll find out in a bit. Perhaps to have a couple of houses there just to keep things. Ooh, there's a fire. Yeah, raspberries. Hunting lodge and conservatory. Sorry, conservatoire. I never did reach sort of a decision on my dilemma, did I? I just sort of went off on a tangent. But if you're listening to a series of videos in a playlist, for instance, which this should be in. Ooh. Just help yourself to my city's soul export, no problem. Yes. If you do it in the playlist, it's going to get quite repetitive. But if you're coming in as a new person and just suddenly start waffling on about, I don't know, hyenas. What else was there? Hunting mod, wasn't it? Perhaps you ought to have a...
My list of job openings
It
is
says
huge,
huge, and I can't find
find
a workers to fill the posts. I wouldn't say it was huge. There, he's got a more sensible route now. Where's he going? They really are just struggling to fill up. Don't think I was stockpiling, was I? No. Once the population grows a bit, Scribal School and library as well. Not quite. That's not where I should have put the library, I'll be honest. I'll put the library over there. Whoops. Woo! I'm not going to cut the wages because I'm a nice guy. What I will do though is I will get a few more shrines on the go because the gods are unhappy with me. And Bast, you can have, you know, a few around your temple like that. And then what I'll do is I will build a festival square. It's not where you'd expect a festival square, but yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to hold a festival yet because the gods don't like me enough. So they've got almost everything. All they need now is luxuries. Just a few. That's a lot of grain. I don't know where to put a second temple in. Because they're all paying homage to Ptah. Homage. Is it, or is it just a standard homage? That's a loss. There's room there. Aha. Out of the way, and we'll have a temple to Ra. There we go. No problem. Oh, speaking of which, what's my kingdom rating? I don't mind them paying myself a Pharaoh's salary, because you know there isn't a they are doing something. Oh, I've got rid of the overlay screen. I pressed that green button there, which of course makes it disappear, but I can't bring it back. In that case, this seems like a good place to stop. I just want to see what they want after this. Fancy residence. Yes, that's as far as I want them getting. I don't want them to go any further. I want everyone here to go to a fancy residence. And you... Oh, don't start worrying about desirability. Oh, yeah. Never mind. So we're going to play. We've got everything set up, and you're going to go into palatial estates, a lot of you. yeah, so that I'm going to call it a day now because I don't know how to get the control panel back. So the next video will be when I figure out how to do it. When that happens, a happy day it will be. Hopefully, the audio's been clean and crisp and even, like the snow at the Feast of Stephen. Ooh, a bit of a bizarre thing to say. I would put the road book there, but I can't because I can't get to the control panel. So that's for next time. And on that rather cheery note, I will see you later. Bye.